The disclosure by retired Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atyu of a fraudulent royal tour supposedly involving Prince Harry and Meghan Markle has thrown the Nigerian government into significant embarrassment and financial loss. This incident highlights critical flaws in diplomatic protocol and raises questions about the Sussexes' involvement or response, further complicating their public and diplomatic standing. Elaborate preparations for a deception. The Nigerian government, believing the tour to be authentic, invested heavily in preparing for the Sussexes' arrival. Security arrangements were bolstered, cultural events meticulously planned, and logistics fine-tuned to accommodate what was expected to be a high-profile royal visit. Communities and organizations, eager to gain global recognition and foster goodwill, also committed resources to welcome the couple. Yet, it all unraveled when a routine verification call to the British High Commission revealed the shocking truth. The palace had no knowledge of such a visit, and the documents provided by intermediaries were fraudulent. The role of fraudulent intermediaries. Individuals claiming to represent the Duke and Duchess of Sussex approached Nigerian officials with false documentation and promises. These intermediaries were reportedly convincing enough to bypass the initial stages of scrutiny. By the time the British High Commission exposed the ruse, significant resources had already been expended. The scale of deception underscores vulnerabilities in both local and international diplomatic channels. British High Commission exposes the fraud. The British High Commission's intervention brought the hoax to light, averting what could have been an even greater diplomatic disaster. However, the damage was already done. The Nigerian government, humiliated by the debacle, faced intense scrutiny both domestically and internationally. Critics questioned how such a lapse in protocol could occur and called for systemic reforms to prevent future incidents of this nature. Diplomatic fallout and Sussexes' response. The aftermath of the incident has been fraught with criticism of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. While the couple issued a brief statement calling it a misunderstanding, many have deemed this response inadequate. Critics argue that as public figures with global recognition, the Sussexes have a responsibility to safeguard their brand from misuse. Their perceived lack of accountability has only fueled further backlash, with accusations of trying to enjoy royal privileges without adhering to the associated responsibilities. Impact on local communities. Perhaps the most heart-wrenching aspect of the scandal is the impact on local communities and cultural groups in Nigeria. Many had invested considerable effort and resources into preparing for the royal visit, viewing it as an opportunity to showcase their heritage and attract international attention. The cancellation not only led to financial losses but also caused widespread disappointment and frustration. This outcome has further strained the already delicate trust between citizens and the government. Criticism and broader implications. This incident has reignited debates surrounding the Sussexes' departure from traditional royal protocols. Critics point to their unconventional approach to public life and international engagements as problematic. By stepping back from their royal duties, the couple distanced themselves from the official support and structure that could have prevented such a debacle. Their detractors argue that this event exemplifies the pitfalls of attempting to operate outside established norms while still leveraging the royal brand. Questions about judgment and protocol. The scandal has also raised broader questions about the Sussexes' judgment. Could they have anticipated such misuse of their names and taken proactive measures to mitigate risks? Their lack of a robust response to the incident has cast a shadow over their credibility and posed a challenge to their advocacy efforts, particularly in countries where royal influence carries significant weight. Conclusion. The false royal tour incident serves as a cautionary tale about the interplay between public figures, diplomatic protocol, and local governance. It has exposed vulnerabilities in international relations and highlighted the consequences of blurring the lines between personal branding and official representation. While the Nigerian government grapples with the fallout, the Sussexes face renewed scrutiny over their approach to public life, with this episode likely to remain a blemish on their already contentious legacy.